Hey everybody, it's Samurai Virgo, and of course, I have a new video for you guys, and it's a discussion, and it's something that I thought of because I'm sure all of us have gone through this, and it terribly sucks. And I like to call this video the top five, no, the 5 stages of non-continuation animes. I know it's probably not the best title. Hopefully, by the time this video comes out, I have a better title for this video. But anyway, this video is pretty much based off of everything that we've all gone through when we watch a show and there's no season 2. Yep, we've all gone through this, where we spent days, weeks, months, even years of our lives watching the show, and then we get to the end and there's no actual ending, and we try and figure out what to do. So these are the 5 stages that all of us have, as fans, have most likely gone through. Let's get this started, right? So stage 1 is generally anger and denial. So you've watched this show, you spent so long watching it, and you get to the last episode and there's no actual ending. Or it ends, but it ends with a lot of unanswered questions. I'm looking at you, Fruits Basket. I'm looking at you, Nana. I'm looking at you at Bokura ga Ita and multiple other shows that I've watched that don't have an ending. Now, when this happens, you're upset and you're angry. You're angry because you're like, well, what happened to the main character? Did the main character get with the character that I've been shipping them with for the past who knows how long? Does their love interest end up with their rival? Do they beat their rival? Do they ever find out who the bad guy is? That is ultimately what happens with this show. And what happens with you after you watch said show, which then leads you to stage 2. Stage 2 is ultimately other materials, which means you're scouring the internet and you're looking for anything that will give you an ending to this actual show, which multiple times leads you to anything that is written. So looking for a manga, visual novel, or even sometimes even a video game to figure out what happened, what's going to end up happening. Like I said, multiple times it usually ends up with you finding some sort of written material, which usually gives you one of 3 things at the end of this. 1, you find an actual manga, and you get an actual ending to this actual story. Or it's still continuing and you're able to, satisfy your interest for who knows how long. Number 2 is you don't find anything, and then you're taking a trip right back to stage number 1 for some time. And so you can think of other things that you can do in the meantime. Or you get stage 3. You find a manga and you realize you read the manga and that still leaves you with unanswered questions because there is no more to the manga after a certain extent, which means I'm once again looking at you, Nana, because that ish I read and it still didn't have an ending and has a lot of unanswered questions. So after you do this, a lot of times it leads you to stage 3, which is false hope. This is where we scour the internet, go to message boards, go to numerous rumor sites from Anime News Network, Crunchyroll News, or even various anime blogs, YouTube channels, where they discuss whether or not there is going to be a continuation or a possible reason why there isn't a continuation. Anything from the directors don't like each other, the mangaka is sick, that's why there's no more manga, or something ultimately happened that caused them not to decide to do a season 2. But sometimes this false hope leads you to them saying there is going to be a season 2, but it keeps getting pushed back, which means once again, maybe not once again, but this time I'm looking at Attack on Titan because there's been multiple rumors of there being a season 2, which now ultimately there is an actual date for a season 2. But for a while, everyone had some false hopes that this show was going to get a season 2 because we kept being told there was one, and then we never got it. That is what I'm looking at. And a lot of times, once you get to stage 3 of false hope, it then leads you to stage 4, which is fantasizing. This is where we look at things from fan fiction, fan Wikipedia pages, fan art, and the like to try and figure out or make up our own endings. Sometimes this can kind of make us happy, and sometimes ultimately, decide that this is an actual ending or wish that this is an actual ending. And sometimes this can make us kind of happy. Yep, a lot of times getting to this stage is kind of a good thing. And sometimes it can lead you to stage 5, acceptance. You kind of accept that ish that there is no season 2, and you kind of try and go on with your lives, right? No, no, I'm lying. You never really get to stage 5. And even for those of us who get to stage 5, at some point, someone's going to bring up this ish again about why there's no season 2 of an actual show that you know and you love, and you take a happy trip back in between stage 3 and stage 4. Let's be honest. Most of us live on stage 3 or stage 4 when it comes to an anime that does not have a continuation. We live with false hopes that there will be a continuation, and we live at stage 4 with fantasizing about what the actual ending is. So in reality, there isn't 5 stages. There's like 4, maybe 3.5, because we probably live in between stage 3 and stage 4, but we would all like to get to stage 5. Ultimately, sometimes stage 5 of acceptance only comes up when there is an actual ending to an actual show. Even if there isn't a second season, but you at least have written material that tells you what ish is going to end up happening. So those are the 5 stages that ultimately us all fans go through with a show that doesn't have an ending. There is no season 2. I know. So this is just my interpretation. If you guys want to do something similar for this video, let me know what you feel the 5 stages are that all anime fans go through when there is no season 2 of your favorite show. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's something I thought of because, like I said, I'm sure all of us have gone through this. I apologize also if I look dog tired. Look at these bags. I know it's been a rough couple of weeks. My sleeping schedule has been crazy for these past couple of weeks, but it's getting so far kind of maybe getting a little bit better, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm just glad that I can make you guys happy and I can make videos for you guys that you guys, I hope, enjoy. Anyways, I make new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Hopefully I have a new video out for you guys on Saturday. I hope it's going to be a review. We're going to see about that. Depends on how everything else kind of goes this week. Not only that, I'm going to leave down below in the description box links to all my social media accounts, which is my Instagram, my Twitter, my anime blog, and I'll even put down my Snapchat, although I don't Snapchat very often, but I'm trying to get better at it. Not only that, I'm also going to leave a link or at least let you guys know where you guys can actually find a podcast that I was a guest on Saturday. And you guys, I really hope you guys check it out. It was so much fun to record. So thank you guys so much to DJ M and also to Jack, whom I also got to meet with this podcast. You guys are truly, truly amazing. I had so much fun, and I hope I'm able to chat with you guys again on your podcast. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, week, whenever you guys are watching this, and enjoy all the anime that you can. Enjoy it. Bye. Bye, you guys.